Hello everyone, I am 3-Face Janus, and pretty obviously what you're looking at is the end of Stage 0 again. But if you look at the top right, you'll notice I got a much better score this time. Over double what I had last time. And yeah, I just wanted to point that out because I didn't save properly, and now I had to play through Stage 0 again, obviously, to get to Stage 1. And so I thought I'd show that off before actually moving on. So today we're going to be doing Stage 1. Jump! Okay, we've seen that. No, do not upload to the leaderboard. Because I'm sure there are people who have played this on the hardest difficulties and gotten absolutely ridiculous scores, especially on Stage 0. And me trying to beat their scores is pretty much pointless. So, as you remember, we fell into the crevice in the end of the last episode.
Uh-oh. Where's Kachi? Kachi? Kachi!
Just a flesh wound.
Kachi, you okay?
Of course.
Ah! Don't do that!
Good as new.
Okay then. Where are we? Some kind of underground city.
I don't think they ever explained what the city was.
Interrupting.
And when he appears just there, doesn't that look exactly like the Twilight from Twilight Princess? I swear.
Just spare your life. Foolish boy. You truly intend to challenge us?
I love this guy.
Hand her over or die. Your choice.
He reminds me so much of like a Star Fox boss. It feels intentional.
Good boy. You've made a wise choice. Peel away that mask and reveal your true nature, monster.
Take this!
Yes. Flee. Running is nothing but an exercise in futility.
Oh my god. I love that line. It's so stupid.
Who was that guy?
One of the soldiers sent after you.
We'll be seeing him later, viewers. Anyway, for now, it's time to shoot some crap.
Now we run like our lives depend on it. Because they do.
So here's the start of Stage 0, the Underground City. It probably has a different name, but whatever.
Oh, great. We've got keepers on us too.
Yeah, this is the first stage to have keepers, which are what those little tadpole things are. So that's definitely not the only kind of keeper to be found in this game. They pretty much give an explanation as to what they are later on. Now you see those missiles. It may not look like it, but you actually can deflect those just like the missiles in Stage 0. And I recommend using it to take down that giant thing if I can get it. Yes, I did. That's worth quite a few points. And it gives you coins on top of that. Now, a little hint that I found in between episodes is that apparently you want to stay on the ground as much as you can in this game if you're going for high scores. Because I'm not sure how this is calculated exactly, but I heard just the more you stay on the ground, and no, you never take damage from that. It's just part of the cutscene transition. But the more time you spend on the ground, the higher your score. I have no idea how that's calculated, but I have it on good authority. And by good authority, I mean game facts. This stage is ridiculous in the number of things that you can freaking shoot. I mean, pretty much most of the stages in the game are like this, but not to this extent. I mean, look at my multiplier. I mean, it went down just then because I took damage stupidly, but seriously. You got so much crap to shoot. And I mean, look at my score. Oh, well, okay, yeah. I guess my score did carry over from the previous one. In fact, my multiplier might have carried over from the previous one. I wasn't observant enough to notice. Sorry. But, I'm no expert at this game, as I've stated. But it is quite a bit of fun. Now, Kachi is actually very nice to have on this stage, because with all the tiny enemies and stuff, her auto lock-on ability, which I'll probably show off at some point, is really handy for getting accurate kills on all those tiny tadpole things. And these things. This is the first of several mini-bosses that we'll be facing in the game. This is pretty much a regular thing in the Sin and Punishment games, just to have a stage with constant mini-bosses throughout. Oh, there's a bomb. I think I dodged that. Get away from me. Alright. Doing pretty good so far, I think. Times 10 multiplier, 10 million points. Just look at all of this crap. You can never shoot all of it. I mean, there's probably someone out there who has, and that person is insane. And to fit the stereotypes, probably Asian, but hey, I'm no promoter of stereotypes. If I'm a little quiet, it's because I realized after doing that last stage again how much better I do with the proper amount of concentration. And as you can tell, this stage is pretty much a pattern of the same thing over and over again in a way. Oh, it's good to be Issa here. Look at that! That's nuts. Kachi can't do that. Like, she can deal a lot of damage to a lot of specific targets, but she can't deal just massive area of effect damage like Issa can. Now there are also ways, and I hopefully will be able to show off this with this boss right here. The Albatross Keeper, I think it's called. Come on, get me to the boss fight. Oh, Phoenix Keeper, my bad. Now there are ways that you can get medals in these stages. And if you get these medals, they're worth quite a few points, and I think they boost your multiplier. Yeah, like that. Okay, it doesn't boost your multiplier, but it's worth quite a few points. I don't think it adds the points immediately, but it does at the end of the stage. Times 16. This is pretty great. Oh, I love that transition right there. Because and it's great continuity too, because like you see that you like go under that bridge before you fight the boss, and then you know you do that little flip in the air and those enemies are there. It's just very dynamic. This is like one of the most dynamic games I've ever played. Look at all of this crap. Look at all those times 16s. 16 might be the max multiplier now that I think about it. One strategy, and I don't do this all that often, but one thing that you can do, if you've got the controls set up to where I've got it set up, if you press A and B, or just hold down A and B constantly, you can, well here, I'll do it for a second. Right now I'm holding down both buttons, and as you can see, I'm firing normal shots. But as soon as my charge shot fills up, it'll start charging it immediately. If you do that, you'll just get your charge shots as soon as they're available. The downside of that is you don't have as much control over when you use them. There are obviously certain places, like on that bridge earlier, where it's better to use it. And I've yet to do like a thorough analysis of these stages to like know which enemies give you the best points. Should you focus on all the tiny ones or not? But we're actually coming up on the end of the stage here, so. Now these arms can be pretty annoying. I would recommend that you shoot them from afar and ignore the small enemies here for the most part. Just get a few shots when you can. You have to destroy these arms by shooting at the base, or at the little tower thing. Maybe that's like a pilot's seat. I never thought of it that way, but it's probably what it is. Otherwise, they'll shoot this laser across the screen, and it's really annoying. Pretty hard to dodge. I'll probably, yep. See, took damage right there. See, with that one hit, my multiplier went way down. As you can guess, it's a lot more severe the more points you actually have, or the higher your multiplier actually is. This looks exactly like that boss from earlier, but I don't think it counts it as a boss battle. Could be wrong about that. Yeah, I think you're just supposed to shoot the guys on this one, not the actual plane itself. Or hover vehicle, whatever you want to call it. You down there, stop shooting at me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to shoot at the troopers there. I guess you could shoot at those arms. I didn't even think about that, but on the ground. Here we're getting to the third mini-boss in a bit here. And this guy can be pretty annoying, the squad leader. He's that guy on top of the car there. He'll actually get close enough for you to do melee attacks on him. It's probably a good idea to do so. But if you time it poorly, he can get a combo on you and really mess up your multiplier. That is something I would like to avoid. But you can also counter his own attacks. I love how the game does that. It alternates. And he's far away, obviously you can't hit him, but you can break his weapon. Oh, and you can deflect it. I never knew that. It's probably not going to be the last time you hear me say I never knew that in this LP. But hey, we killed him.
This way. Let's take a breather in here.
Leaving so soon? There's no escape from the nebula.
The Nebulox. Oh, here we go. The first real boss of the game. Boss of Stage 1, Orion Sang. He is one awesome guy. And just so hilarious. Now, try as you might, you cannot hurt him while that shield is up. See, I'm hitting him dead on. The cursor's turning red, implying that I am hitting him, but obviously he is not taking any damage. Just need to dodge for a bit, and this is really quite easy. Just spam evade. There's no penalty for spamming evade. You just do it all the time. Why not? There'll be one point where, okay, yeah, you can't shoot those, but you do want to avoid them because they explode. Now here's where he first becomes vulnerable, and you want to melee him, right? Yeah, there we go. He does not have that much HP. And I call foul. I can't hurt him before he gets the shield up. That's BS. It can be pretty annoying to try and, like, combo well. Just because he's got a lot of invincibility to him. Can't hurt him there. He'll repeat pretty much exactly this pattern. If you're good enough, you can get him. I think that if I don't kill him on this round, he's going to go back to the first stage of shooting lasers. I hope I'm wrong about that. Okay, good. I'm wrong about that. Hooray, I'm wrong! Oh, right, but he does switch it up a little bit. But hey, he is very easy. I love this, I love this. BAM! Oh my god! That's just so funny. Give me my guilty pleasures, viewers. Okay, this scene confuses the crap out of me. Okay, that thing just there, that thing I'm pretty sure does not show up again in the rest of the game. And I'm totally wrong, that was not the boss of Stage 1. This is the boss of Stage 1, the Snapper Keeper. But yeah, like, that thing, sure, it's creepy and all, but what was it? There's always this thing in Sin and Punishment where they refer to the creators. I'm assuming that's one of the creators, but I have no idea. Get ready for an ugly close-up. Now, as opposed to Orion saying, this thing has a crap ton of HP. And it can be pretty annoying. Honestly, I feel like an idiot for thinking that Sang was the final boss of Stage 1. But yeah, he'll shoot out these rocket rocks, and you can deflect those. Only his legs are vulnerable, and then his head comes back up. Also, you can lock on, but it... oh, crap. Now, this attack can be pretty annoying, but what I would do is lock on and then continuously deflect things. Because it may look like all of those little meteorites are the same, but some of them are reflectable and some of them are not. So I recommend doing the locking on whenever possible. That's something that I tend not to do, or I definitely didn't do the first time I played the game, nearly at all. But a very useful thing to do that I think you just lose the lock when you do a power shot. Or charge shot, rather. I'm not sure about that. That shows how little I actually use it. When did my multiplier go down? And if you just time your evasion right, it doesn't even matter if you're in the area that the claws move because you're going to be invincible. Oh, crap. Snapper Keeper used Devour. It was super effective? I don't know where I was going with that. Ah, crap. If you're good, you can kill him in one cycle, but unfortunately he's going to go back to the spinning and shooting lasers thing. He will be dead very shortly, though. And dang, that took my multiplier way down. I forgot just how merciless this game is with giving out letting you keep a high multiplier. Which is obviously the biggest point generator that you'll get. Man, you ugly. And now you're dead. You died as you lived. Okay, but 23 million, or it's going to be a bit more than that. I got a little over 24.5 million. That's not bad. Also, you notice the special bonus there where it says 2 out of 11. That means that I got 2 out of the 11 medals that you can get in the stage. I have no idea. I can't even comprehend where they could place 11 medals in this game. Generally, you get them by doing stuff that's sort of, you know, thinking outside the box. For example, on the Phoenix Keeper, if you hit one of those enemies that's rolling down the hill back at it, you can bowl it over. And that will give you a medal as well. But anyway, I'm rambling. Dodge around. Dodge around. Dodge around. Dodge around.
Check it out. The data system here is still up and running. I'm gonna search for the quickest route off this planet.
Issa, that monster back there, why did it attack us?
Monster? Oh, that wasn't a monster, Kachi. It was a keeper.
Semantics.
Long ago, the civilization of this Earth became so advanced that it brought about its own destruction. Keepers are artificial life forms, created to protect what's left.
Now, they never outright say who created the Keepers, but I'm assuming that it's the creators, so...
And in their eyes, we're uninvited parasites.
I don't know why I'm trying to explain the story of this game.
All right,
I'm going to
I think
fail.
I found our ticket out of here. Let's go.
Alright, so that's the end of Stage 1 on Easy. I highly doubt that I'm going to be playing through this game on all the difficulties, but if you guys really like this LP by the end of it, I might do a normal run as Kachi, just to show all the differences between the difficulties and the characters. So let me know what you think about that in the comments, and that's the end of this episode. So I will see you all later.